And did you make any friends?
Yeah, I made a lot of good friends.
And like now that are they out now?
Well, so one of my good friends I made, his name's Caine, and his name's Caine Richardson. And if you Google him, you can go have a look at his history. But he's carried on. You know, he's been done for like $1 million drug.
His history is a good Google.
Yeah, it's a good Google.
Yeah.
He's been done for like $1 million drug and gun seizures. He's been done for him and 5 other fellas kidnapped a Melbourne fella, held him at ransom for 75 grand, all sorts of shit. Yeah, have a look on Google. Caine Richardson. But I taught him how to rap.
How did you describe him? He's carrying on a bit.
He carries.
I agree. He's come on, Caine. Stop carrying on, mate.
He used to carry right on with it.
Yeah, and he'd be carrying at the time as well.
Yeah, and you know, he's like he carried on in there, like, you know, he chucked a tanty once, and there was 2 screws tasing him in the face, and he was still swinging like he. And
screws is what you guys call the
guards,
prison guards. Yeah,
and
this is going to open a lot of people's eyes listening to this.
Yeah, but Caine, like, you know, he got locked up first at the age of 11. He had a really rough upbringing, and he'd never spent more than 6 months to a year out of jail since the age of 11, and he's my age, he's 30, you know, and so he'd spent most of his life in there, and he was at a point
crazy.
where,
I mean, when you cage someone like an animal like that for their whole life, like, how are they supposed to reintegrate?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's crazy that he's doing so well now.
Yeah, well, it's like, so he's been wanting to rap for the whole time. You know, it's like we all listen to Tupac as kids. I wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be a thug, you know, and he lived the thug life to the fullest.
Yep.
And when I got in there, I noticed everyone, like he said to me, I always wanted to be a rapper. And everyone around was like, Caine couldn't be a rapper. You know, you can get your money back. But, you know, like he's good for this, but he can't do that. No. And it was that sort of put down culture of, you know, stay in your place, mate. You can't do that. And I said to him, like, you can do whatever you want. And he's very smart, because he spent so much time inside. He's like fucking read the dictionary back to front. He's written his own dictionaries of all his favorite words. Like, he's very intelligent, book smart, you know. And he had shoe boxes full of raps that he'd written, but he'd never had any way to use it or do it or anyone to encourage him. So I sat there with him, and because I managed to get beats brought into the prison. It took me a couple months, but I got a beat CD with instrumental beats brought in, and bought a PS2. Got my mate Dunners to get a PS2 from a cash converters. So he brought that in, and I could use the PS2 to play beats through my little prison TV.
Yeah, cool.
And
plus Ratchet and Clank on the weekends.
yeah. Oh, I played some GTA 3. I went back, you know, like
San Andreas, my man.
And
is that 3? Yeah.
No. That's
really?
This is pre Vice City. It's GTA 3, Vice City, then San Andreas.
Right. Sorry.
And so, you know, we spent a bit of time in there, and he got out like a month before I did, and I was saying to him, whatever you do in that month, don't carry on. You know what I mean? Don't carry on. Just stay chill. I'll be out.
Unless it's a flight, no fucking carry on.
Yeah. And since I got out, I got him in the studio, recorded his first song. I made a video clip to it, and I've put that up on the THC channel. It's called Caine, Ruthless Northerner. And
it's sick.
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
It's real, man. This is Tassie gangster rap if there ever was, you know. And
the only gangster in Tassie, it sounds like.
No, there's a few.
Okay.
I think there is rules to listen to Caine's music. You have to Google him first and read a few things, and then you listen to the music, and then you go, cool.
Yeah, for sure. And since we put that first song out, I've linked him up with a producer called Lockie Hamill. He lives down in Hobart, and he's a real nice young fella who's at the con for music. And, you know, so he's doing uni, he's got a studio, and I've linked them two up, and it's interesting because you got, you know, big staunch Caine and this little 20-year-old fella from the con making beats, and he's pumping it, and he's recorded about 9 songs for his album so far. Yeah. He's been out of prison over a year and a half, which is the longest in his adult life.
That's great.
You know, it's massive positive impact. And
Dude,
also,
it seems like you had a really positive impact on his life.
Definitely. But he also he was a very motivated fella, and he gave me some really good advice and helped me motivate myself to do everything I did with my album.
Yeah.
So I felt it was only right to, you know, give that back.